guys, I'm Bianca.
And I'm Siobhan.
And this is Behind the Bar with Chado.
And today we're making 2 mocktails for dry January. Because it's the beginning of the new year and everyone's gonna be on their health and wellness kick.
It's dry January, so let's get started with some mocktail recipes.
So we are going to be making one with an Earl Grey, and it has our Earl Grey has already been steeped, some lemon juice. In here we have some blackberries that we muddled with some sugar, and then we have a raspberry and blackberry sparkling water. So it's very simple, very easy, and then we have some lemon slices and blackberries for garnish. But while I mix this up, Bianca, why don't you let the people know at home what tea we're using today?
So we're using a company called Zesty. We're using their Kenyan Earl Grey. So for those of you that don't know, Kenya does grow tea. They have a large quantity of tea that they produce annually. They also produce, I think we've made some teas with purple tea before, which is a really interesting tea. But today we're using their Kenyan Earl Grey. This is a really awesome brand. They work directly with the farmers in Kenya. They've got great relationships with them over there. So they do a lot of great work with the farmers and stuff over there. So right off the bat, it's got an amazing smell. It's been flavored very well. It's an organic tea, free from pesticides. And they're also using an organic bergamot oil. So for those of you that don't know, Earl Grey is a bergamot flavor, which is like an orange.
An Italian orange. It's Sicilian, is it not?
Something like that. And it looks like it's a really ugly orange. But produces...
It's ugly on the outside, but tastes great on the inside.
Yeah, it's bitter. It's bitter and bright. But it's really good. It's really, really good. Kenyan tea is kind of sweet. It's kind of malty. Kind of gives like Assam vibes. But today we're making mocktails. So something that we've kind of been noticing is a lot of restaurants, cafes, high-end hotels and their restaurants are making mocktails and having a larger mocktail menu, because one thing I hate is going somewhere and they just have soda for you to drink as an option other than a cocktail.
Yeah, or just lemonade, or just no offense to an iced tea, or just iced tea on its own. Or
just iced tea. There's so many fun things you can do. So we want to give you guys some options of fun things you can do if you don't feel like drinking, if you just don't drink, you don't want to drink. More power to you. These are just options of what you can do. So, so Siobhan is making our sparkling Earl. And that is complete. But we're going to save the taste test till after. We're going to taste them side by side and see which one we like, because they both look really, really yummy.
Yeah, so there we go. I love the color that you get.
It looks like an old-fashioned.
It does. So I love an old-fashioned. So it gives me the vibes of one of my favorite cocktails. So, I know we're supposed to be talking about dry January here, but if we're going to talk cocktails, that tends to be my favorite. So Bianca, I'm going to put yours right there.
All right.
So next we're moving on to our second one, which we're calling White Beauty. And that name comes from the tea base that we're using. So Bianca, I'm going to let you kind of dive into that. Mm-hmm. But it is a white tea, and it's called the Beauty Tea.
So like Siobhan said, the reason we call it a White Beauty is it's a white tea. It's a white tea with a pomegranate flavor, and we got that from Chado Tea Room.
Yeah,
of course. It's so good. It's one of my favorite teas. I keep this in bulk at my house. The flavor of it is so fruity and tropical, and I don't know, but the name Beauty Tea just encompasses what that tea is and what it tastes like. It just tastes beautiful.
You just want to drink it while you're doing your skincare routine.
Yeah, honestly. It's just refreshing and nice, and white tea is so good for you. White tea is typically, it's the least processed of the teas. It's literally just plucked, withered, and dried.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's the purest form almost, in a sense.
So that's what we're using with the beauty tea today.
So for this cocktail, we have our beauty tea, and you might have just seen me pop in some pomegranate seeds right there. And then we are going to add in our liquids. So we also have a sparkling berry lemonade. So that's going to act as our something fizzy. Traditionally, if you wanted to make this into an actual cocktail, you can top this off with a Prosecco, a champagne, even a sparkling rosé is really lovely. If you want to play up to that kind of berry floral vibe that we got going on. So I'm going to just measure this out. I think we might do 3 ounces of tea per.
Yeah, I think 3 ounces of tea. Just
we got the room.
And obviously you can measure with your heart. You can measure however you want. Or if you want to be, you want to be a mixologist in your own home, use a bartending kit.
Yeah.
Why the heck not? Just because it's dry January doesn't mean you can't hit your bar. Okay?
Exactly. You can hit your bar in different ways.
Yes.
And maybe don't make a mess like I am. It's kind of hard though sometimes
That's
because.
okay. Have you ever seen a bar that's like completely clean?
No, that is true.
No.
Oh, see, like look at. I was so gentle.
Glad we're not wearing white.
I was so gentle with that, and it just was like, meh. Sorry, never mind. I think the longest amount of time you're going to spend on these entire drinks is actually waiting for the tea to cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Which you can also cold brew these teas for a different kind of smooth taste. Like if you guys are familiar with cold brew coffee, you can do the same thing with tea. You can cold brew the tea.
Just make sure you do it ahead of time because it is not a quick process.
No, like similar to coffee, it needs more time to let the flavor like fully develop.
All right, are you ready to taste as you munch on your pomegranate seeds?
Sorry, I was munching on pomegranate seeds. I'm ready to try them.
Okay, so let's start with try first.
Let's start with the beauty tea because it's a white tea.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it smells so good.
Mmm.
I can really taste the tea. It really comes forward.
Oh, this is so good. See, this is what I want to see in restaurants. Like, I want to see a mocktail menu. I don't really like to drink alcohol like that anymore. But this is what I want to see.
Restaurants, if you want someone to make you fun drinks like this, just let me know because the 2 recipes you see here today, I created.
There you go. We're your mixologists.
I just messed around with some different ingredients and took a couple tries to figure out the correct ratios and stuff, but it's fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, if I say so myself, it's very yum. And then here is our sparkling Earl. So cheers. Oh,
wow.
It's so berry.
Oh, wow. Now, I'm not a huge Earl Grey fan. But the way that it is in this, you get everything. You get every note.
Yeah.
That is such a good mocktail.
So, now I know we're promoting Dry January here, but hear me out. If you wanted to make these into a cocktail...
Come February 1st.
Come February 1st, I have your recommendations. For this, you can put, like I said, a Prosecco, a champagne, a sparkling rosé. Works wonderfully. I've done it. Tastes fantastic. For this one, I definitely think like a vodka would do really well with this one. Maybe even like a blackberry vodka or black currant vodka.
What black currant vodka?
Would be really lovely. And it would just kind of kick it up a little bit because black currant and blackberry go very nicely together. Yeah. But if you don't want to make it into a cocktail, you don't have to.
These are perfect as they are.
But they are perfect as they are. But just to give you a little bit of inspiration and ideas and just some fun ways to do it, if you have kids, they can take part. You just leave the alcohol out. Or if you have someone who doesn't drink, who's a teetotaler.
Teetotal.
Make them a tea-based mocktail. There's definitely lots of different things you can play around with it, especially this one. I think there's a lot of different types of liquor that you could use in this to change it up and keep it fun. But if you want more mocktail inspiration, let us know what you want us to make one.
Subscribe. Let us know. I love making mocktails even more than I like making cocktails. So let's try it out. Let us know. But that's it for us, guys. Like and subscribe, please.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I love it. I'm going to take this with me because it's delicious.
Oh.
Are you recording?
Yeah. I have no funny bits to open and end with.
Yeah.
Oh, you give her anything funny. No, cue to you putting vodka in it.
No, and I gotta go. I gotta run. I gotta drive. I gotta drive 40 miles.
Just a fun fact for everyone, Bianca has a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, she's pretty crippled right now.
My back is killing me, y'all. 30 minutes different.
I'm gonna double fist them.
Oh my god.
It's so good. I was like thinking like, how am I gonna take this with me?
So she also mixed the two together.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So wait, hold on. Take a sip and let us know.
In front of the camera, real quick.
What's
Here.
it taste like mixed together? I feel like it could work.
Oh, hang on. There's a.
Is it good?
Honestly, it's not bad. It's
works?
like a pomegranate Earl Grey.
There you go.
Okay, bye, Bianca.
Okay, bye, you guys. I love you so much. I'll see you on
Love
Wednesday.
you.